Hi everyone, it's Marcy Denning here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. Welcome on this rainy Wednesday afternoon from here in southwestern Ontario. It is December 30th. Can you believe it? I know I sure can't. I mean, seriously, how is tomorrow, New Year's Eve, and Friday, a whole new month, a new year? I'm super excited for it. How about you? So please say hello when you join me. Make sure that you are on my Facebook business page. If you are watching the replay on YouTube, welcome. Thank you so much. If you're watching the replay here on Facebook, welcome. Thank you so much. I am so glad that you took a few moments out of your busy day to take some crafting inspiration from me. So please, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscription button as well as that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos from me. Okay, we are going to get flipped around today. I'm going to be creating with the Beary Comforting Paper Pumpkin Kit. I am doing a alternative. So hold on just one moment so I flip you all around. You're going to get a view of the very dreary outside. So hold just 1 second, please. Okay, so is that not just blah out there? It snowed through the night, and then it has been raining like crazy ever since. So, and did you notice how quick and easy that was? My darling husband, Brad, took that spray called Jigaloo and hit all of the balls, the joints in my Archon phone mount, and oh my goodness, it just moves like a dream now. So I'm just tightening you up, and I've got little Miss Maisie is at my feet wanting me to pick her up. She is not happy to be down here with us today, but that's just, you know, it is what it is, little girl. All right, so I am going to bring you up here on my iPad so I can check for any comments, see who is watching. I haven't seen any yet, so hold on just 1 second. I'm just posting to my, all right. So, and I've got my volume turned down. So hello, Cindy, Kay, Diana, nice to have you join me today. Yes, it moves so well. It's awesome. I can't believe it. Yeah, Brad was like, oh my gosh, this really is sticky. So yes, so before we get started, I have just a few things to go over. I promise it'll just be quick, and today's video should be fairly quick as well. So as we are doing the December Paper Pumpkin Kit, I want to remind you about the January Paper Pumpkin Kit. It is sending hearts, and then there's also an added on little love boxes that you can purchase. It's going to be $11 here in Canada. You have to have subscribed though to be able to get that little love boxes. It's going to make 20 printed mini boxes with 24 decorative die cuts and labels, and look at that, it's got that cute little snail that's going to coordinate with our Snailed It stamp set. And again, it's only while supplies last, starting on January 1st. Paper Pumpkin subscription goes until January 10th. Okay, next we are coming to the end of the Curvy Celebrations early release and exclusive products. So if you are wanting, I'm flipping this over, if you're wanting the Curvy Christmas stamp set and this really fun designer series paper, you have to purchase it before January the 5th. or it's going to be gone forever. The Quite Curvy stamp set and dies are going to be in the mini catalog, but they released it with this Christmas stamp set that coordinates. So the variety bundle is only $96 before your shipping and tax. So you get a 10% discount when you purchase it as this big variety bundle. So don't miss out on that. Next, Diana is on here right now. Diana is my very good friend from the United States, and we are collaborating in the new year with Over the Border with Di and Marcy. And our first venture is going to be the Hello Dear Friend project kit from the new mini catalog. Details are all on my blog. You purchase that yourself with the January host code that we will both be setting up. But we also, the deadline for the Over the Border with Di and Marcy, our virtual spring social, that is not until March 27th. But the sign up deadline for Di is today. And for me here in Canada, it's just a few more days, as this is the first time I have ever done anything like this. So I know that my gals are not accustomed to signing up well in advance. But we, as Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, we were told yesterday in our updates that there are items that are selling well above what they had forecasted. So they are on the could go on back order or not orderable once that catalog goes live. So that is the exact reason why we are having everybody sign up well in advance, so we can get your products ahead of time to get everything prepped and ready for you. So be sure to sign up for that with Diana in the United States and me in Canada. So anywhere in Canada, anywhere in the United States, you can take part in our classes and events. All right, my January class, the deadline to sign up is January 7th, is the Lots of Heart. You're going to make 6 cards, 2 of each of these 3 designs. It includes this adorable Lots of Heart stamp set. The price is $35 for porch pickup, or $50 for me to mail it to you. You can also choose to add on these fabulous dies. As you can see, we are using the dies in some of these cards. I will have everything die cut for you, so not to worry, but I'm telling you, you're going to want these dies. So that deadline is January 7th. And let me just grab, I've got everything piled up here. So this is the Hello Dear Friend. So we are, you're going to purchase the Love You Always treat box. I have a fun treat box to share with you that I've decorated up within the next week. You're going to purchase the Blushing Bride metallic ribbon. Now this is one of those items that is selling above forecast, so you're going to want to get that right away as soon as the catalog goes live next Tuesday. And then this is the kit. A little sneak peek here. Marcy's been playing. So we're going to be making the cards. We're going to make one of each of the cards as they have told us to in the kit. And then there's going to be a few alternative cards / projects with that. It's a virtual through Zoom and going to be streamed to our Facebook group page. All right, so then this is what is included in the spring social. So you're going to get the art gallery, Darling Donkeys, Snailed It, a blending brush. These are also on low inventory. So we want to make sure that we get these ordered for you. So that's why we need you to register right away. If you are a demonstrator and already have these, you can just let us know what you want in advance for us to order on January 5th to substitute out. If you choose, if you can't wait for the Darling Donkeys and you are going to get that right away, you can choose another equal value celebration item. And just know that if you choose the any of the 12 by 12 designer series paper, we are going to cut it down into 6 by 6 squares so it is easily mailable. All right. Okay, my mini catalog paper share, $46 gets you 108 pieces that are 6 by 6 out of the 9 different packages of designer series paper in the new catalog. So that is all, and here is the adorable card that I created. I am super excited, Di, as well for our joint classes. I know it's going to be so much fun. And I know I have American followers, and I know that you have Canadian followers. So this way, all of our American and Canadian followers and friends can take part in our classes. I mean, it's the best of both worlds. So this card here, I'm not going to be creating this one. I'm going to do something very similar. So what I did is I cut apart, bring in my box. So I cut these two little guys apart. Here they are on the laser cut cardstock. I cut them apart, as you can see, just by snipping, and I'm okay with them not having that little bit of white border right there. So I just snipped from where this is already laser cut right there. I just joined that line there and down in here, and then I brought this to here to meet that join there, and then that line came up there to the chin of the little koala. And then I took an envelope, I cut open an envelope. So here you can see, so this is what's left of it. And I cut off the sticky piece, but I brought in my rectangle postage punch from the annual catalog. And I punched out these adorable little patterned pieces of paper that were the inside of the envelope because I thought it was just so much fun. And I ran it through my embossing folder, my Subtle 3D. And this one here, this card here, is going to be on its way to my friend Jeannie, whose husband has been having some health issues this holiday season. So I had Jeannie in mind when I was creating this. So this is the 3 cards that you would create with that kit. So this is the ones that are according to their directions. So then you've got all the pieces for that, but then you can let your imagination run wild and take these pieces and do something fun like this. So, and now I have a couple extra of these kits. So if you would like one, if you're local, you can porch pick up, or if you're not local, I just dropped a piece, you can pay for the shipping and I can ship it directly to you. It is so super cute. So what we're going to do first, we've got some soft seafoam in here, so that's what this card is going to be. I thought, well, let's substitute out the soft seafoam, And then we're going to do, this one is going to be a birthday card. So I'm going to use all 3 of these laser cut cardstock elements. I'm not sure what else to call them. So I am just going to take and slide this in. So as you can see, oh, come on, it's kind of crinkled there. As you can see, I'm going to get 2 cards from the one envelope liner. And so I'm just making sure that my lines are fairly straight and punching. And then we're going to flip it to the opposite side and do the exact same thing. These elements would make great additions to a baby scrapbook page as well, I think. The adorable little koalas and the bear and the, I don't remember what you said, Diana, for the other day when I did this last week. Oh, and I also forgot, I added a little bit of the gold underneath, and this is from the Forever Greenery twine combo pack. So this gold is just so nice. It just adds that little bit. All right, so let's get that out of the way. Because we are photopolymer, we need to bring in our Pierce mat. Okay, and then I've got my Hooray and my soft seafoam. And before, let's get you loaded up here to make sure. All right, so before I figure out whereabouts I'm going to be stamping, I like to visualize. So I'm going to put this, and then I'm going to lay out my 3 postage stamp pieces. So that way my eye can see exactly where it's going to be the most appealing for me to stamp this. And what I want is actually to be right kind of in the middle of this bottom one. So I'm going to ink that up, and right there we're going to stamp that. Codamundi. I don't know if I'm saying that right or not. Hello, Lisa. Thanks for joining. So when you're stamping tone on tone, the soft seafoam ink onto soft seafoam cardstock, you can see that it's a darker image, your stamped sentiment. So it's keeping it all in that same color family. I like that. All right, so next, let's move this off to the side. And I'm going to bring in my subtle 3D embossing folder, and I want those lines to go horizontally, the same as I did for my punch. So I am going to place that in there, and just off camera, because this is an old embossing folder that we still carry, but now it is a Stampin' Up, no longer Sizzix. So for your older embossing folders, if you've got any of them, and I've just jiggled that cardstock, if you still have any of your older embossing folders and you've got the new Stampin' Cut Emboss machine, all you need to run it through is the base plate number 1 and number 3, your clear plate. That's all you need. That's the sandwich you use to run that through that die cut machine to emboss your cardstock. and it goes through smooth as anything. All right, so and you can see that we've got that bit of the texture through there. I think that's super fun. All right, so does anybody, hello Brenda, thanks for joining. Does anybody have any special plans for tomorrow night? What do you do for New Year's Eve? I'd love to know. Here in Ontario, we are in lockdown, hence the naked nails I am now sporting. Last night I took my nail polish off because it had really grown out. I don't do my own nails. I go to Linda's Nails here in Strathroy, and John generally does my nails. But all the nail salons are now shut down for the month. So we can't go out and do anything either. So we're just ordering takeout and picking it up, and then Connor wants to watch some movies. Maybe we'll play some games. I'm not sure, but it will be a pretty chillax evening for us. So, oh, I didn't even get all the nail polish off, Di. Look at that. It's hard. And then this one here, I'm sure you guys really don't want to see. This one here has a repair on it. So the repair is still there. So there's a bit of a lump there because they grind it and all that kind of stuff. But anyhow, back to let's talk about our card. Whisper White cardstock. This, I think they're sold out. I'm not 100% sure. So this here is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. This is 4 by 5 1/4. I'm talking inches. And then this is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. So we do have new white cardstock coming. Stampin' Up! Is working hard to get it back in stock. The paper mill that we have always gotten our Whisper White cardstock and envelopes, note cards and envelopes, it shut down unexpectedly due to COVID. So Stampin' Up! Has found another supplier that they are very confident in the quality. It meets our high standards. However, it is not in the warehouse yet. So hopefully you have enough white cardstock to keep you going for a little while. I will let you know as soon as it is back in stock. So I love just adding that little bit of white behind there. It really makes that embossing folder that I used, it makes it pop. Okay. And I have some January birthdays, so that's why I thought, oh, let's do a hooray card now to show you how this one layout you can easily use it for a variety of occasions. So what we're going to do now is get this lined up as to how we want it on our card front. And I'm going to start by adhering my bottom piece first. But first I want to kind of get them organized, laid out in that order that I want. And you can see here's the front. This is the front of the envelope, so that would have been where you write your recipient's name and address. Nail hour. Okay, so I'm thinking that looks like that's fairly even. And then I'm gonna go to the top one. I've got a little crease there in that. Oh, I can see it on this side more. Let's see if I can't take my bone folder, and I'm just rubbing it across to help smooth that out a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to kind of eyeball it so that I know that I want, that looks to be just over 1/4 of an inch, around 1/4 of an inch. Whoop. Yeah, so we are ordering food from the Duke here in Strathroy. They have a menu that sounds delicious for tomorrow night. Tonight, I am making the shrimp scampi that I watched last night. I was with the Blue Jean chef. She was making shrimp scampi. It's a good thing that I didn't plan on cooking along with her because my internet kept going out last night. So I would have been, oh, I don't know what step I'm supposed to do next. Okay, so I think that looks like I've got them fairly straight and even. Good enough for me anyway. So, because this has yellow, a lot of yellow, and the present has a lot of yellow. It's mostly the Daffodil Delight and Calypso Coral. I am putting those, one at the top, one at the bottom to balance it out. And then my little cupcake is going to be in the middle. So let's grab some dimensionals here. So Lisa says, you live close to a reservation and our neighbors will be shooting off fireworks at midnight. Fireworks are no longer legally sold in the city. Doesn't seem to stop the outlaws. That's funny. Our cottage is we have a cottage in Sauble Beach. And up in Sauble Beach, it does not matter when in the year it is. All year long, they shoot off fireworks. My beloved Tegan, my Wheaton Terrier, who passed away a few years ago, he did not like fireworks. They freaked him out, that poor boy. We had was called a thunder shirt that was supposed to help alleviate his stress, but it didn't work. And every time people would shoot off those fireworks, oh, my boy would get so upset. You have the ingredients coming today for your shrimp scampi. Yeah, hopefully. I was to the store the other day and I forgot to bring my list, so I looked at the list of ingredients and I have to pop out and get a couple more things, and then I want to get some fresh fruit for Saturday morning. Let's turn this slightly sideways like that. We're going to do waffles with fresh strawberries and whipped cream on New Year's Day. Doesn't that sound yummy? All right. Hello, Anne. Thanks for joining. All right, so I'm just taking a little bit of Stampin' Seal and putting it on the back of my cupcake. And then I'm going to take my gold twine or whatever trim. And I am going to just wind it around so that some of it is peeking out, and my seal, the fact that it's down there, it's gonna, I just have to give it a little press, and it's gonna hold it in place. And then snip that off, flip it over, and because I've got the seal on there, I can easily lift up and adjust it if I want. Oh, I want a smidge more coming this way, or I want it a little bit more that way. I can easily do that to get it going in whichever direction I want. All right, yeah, there. And then I don't want quite that much, so just snip that off. And now let's put a few dimensionals on here. Oops, sticking to my fingernail. And the dimensionals are going to help hold that also in place and stop it from, I'm putting a lot here, but that's okay. Stop the, if it gets smooshed down at all in the mailing, it's going to stop it from going completely flat and saggy. We don't want any saggy parts. All right, so now this goes right in the middle. Now this, I will have my measurements as well as the, and then you can just take your finger and pull that out a bit, adjust, give it a tug. Have the measurements as well as the product links will be on my blog a little later. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Maisie just heard something. For such a tiny little dog, she has a very loud bark. So the measurements and product links will be on my blog a little later on. I want to upload the video, and I have to take a picture of this card here. I already have my picture of this card, but I hadn't, because I just created this with you guys, so I haven't taken a picture of it yet. So I have to take a photo, watermark it, get it loaded, and then download this, and then load it back up onto YouTube. So if you're watching the replay on YouTube, the link for my blog post will be down in that description box below. So what do you guys think? Do you like my fun alternatives? I hadn't really used my punch much, so I was like, what can I use this for? And then I thought, well, let's try and take apart a envelope and see what we can do with these fun elements. You can also add a few bits of bling here and there on this. Lots of different ideas to use with this layout. I can see using lots of different stamp sets in that as well. Snailed it would be very cute. So, does anybody have any questions? Okay. Oh, Lisa, oh, how terrible. You found a strange dog that had run 7 miles. Oh, yeah, dogs that don't like fireworks, oh my goodness, they really suffer. So I am going to flip you around, and you're looking straight up at my ceiling. I do apologize as I try to quickly loosen all my joints. And come on, bring you. There I am with my funky hair today. It is not, it's not a good hair day, guys. It is it's really wet. So my hair is, yeah, it's flat. So, yeah. So, I hope you guys all have a fabulous New Year's Eve with whatever you do. I'm hoping to talk my family into playing this Strath Vegas Monopoly game that I picked up for our family Christmas gift. We always get a new game for Christmas. Generally it's an outdoor game, and we bring it up to the cottage because we spend a lot of time up there as a family. But I saw this at Walmart when Anne and I were shopping before Christmas, and Monopoly brings out the best and the worst in people. We generally don't play a whole lot of it, but I'm hoping to get a game of this Strath Vegas. I mean, how cool is that our town has a Monopoly game based on it? I mean, I think it's pretty fun and awesome, and I'm looking forward to playing it with my crew. All right, Di says that Toby doesn't like fireworks either. The neighbors shoot them off for days and days. Oh, yeah, fireworks are just, yeah, not a great thing. We don't have fireworks generally up in where I'm living here in Strathroy, because we have conservation area right behind us, like literally right behind us, with lots of trees and that. And there's a lot of trees in our area, so they would set something on fire, I am sure. So yes. So if that is all, I'm not seeing any other questions or comments. I may be on Friday. We shall see. Friday is supposed to be a pajama day for us, and snuggled up and watching movies, but I have so many fabulous new samples to share with you that I want to get going with. So I may be on later on Friday. If I am, I'll be going live on YouTube. I will post that I'm going live on my Facebook page to give you a heads up, because I do have I have 6 blog posts and samples created and ready to go. I just haven't scheduled them yet, so because I'm not sure when I want to share what. So I may be on Friday on January 1st. You love new samples, Lisa. Yeah, I have so much that I've been creating. I had a few days where I didn't come near my craft room at all, and I've been napping a lot. I mean, a lot. So I think all this extra sleep has been really good for my creativity. I just want to keep going. So I have a lot to share with you for the new catalog. So yes, so I may be on Friday. If not, it will be Monday morning at 10 a.m. But I'm pretty sure I will be on for later on Friday, probably after a nap. So anyhow, Happy New Year, everybody. Stay safe. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and surrounded by those you love, and maybe do some virtual Zoom or FaceTime or that with your loved ones that you can't get together with. So mwah, mwah, mwah. Happy New Year, and I will see you again real soon. Bye for now.